you yield?
Yes, I do.
Senator Hall, what I want to know from you is which counties in particular did you see these instances of fraud or mistakes that happened? Which counties?
We're not talking about fraud. We're talking about accuracy.
Which counties?
Several counties, and I'd be glad to.
Which one, Senator Hall?
There have been a number of counties, but the whole question we do not know because there's no accountability. The system has no way of being audited.
Which county, Senator Hall? We're here to solve problems, real problems. I want to know what the instances of, please let me finish my question, sir. I want to know where this burning problem comes, because this clearly, I see a hand, someone's holding a piece of paper in the air. I want to know which county specifically you saw where there was inaccuracies between precinct counties and the county, between the precinct counts and the county counts. Which ones?
Two of them come to mind, or one is Harris County and one is Smith County.
You know, it's funny because we did an audit for Harris County, did we not?
Yes.
And the then Secretary of State, John Scott, found that there was no fraud in Harris County, found that there were no issues there with regard to what you're talking about polling sites at countywide polling. He found none of that. And everybody, they can hold all the white cards that they want up. The fact is, there were no issues with countywide polling sites open on election day.
You only find what you look for.
Only find what you look for. Okay, so tell me about the data being so carefully guarded. What county did that happen in, Senator Hall?
All of the counties that have countywide voting, there is no way to audit from the precinct to the county to the state because of the way the votes are spread out. We have numerous reports, and I can get you videos of poll books being changed that contribute to the confusion.
Videos of poll votes being changed. Who took those videos?
Okay, if you'd like to come by office, I've got three-ring notebooks full of affidavits from individuals who have seen problems like what we're trying to solve with this particular activity.
And yet the Secretary of State has investigated all of those issues and found none of these things to be true.
You find what you look for.
He's the Republican-appointed Secretary of State, sir. He's a lawyer that's certified.
I was not part of the audit, so I can't speak to it at all.
And you're saying that these things, that somehow votes could get lost or switched, I think is what you're trying to dispel right now, that the counts could be different from the precincts and the counties. Is that correct? Is that correct? Is that what you're saying?
We don't know, and this is a way to be able to audit.
Okay, so you don't know if that's, and when you say that votes were switched, then that's actually fraud, right? That's what you're saying.
I didn't say the votes were switched.
You just said that a second ago. You said that you could show me videos where people are switching their votes. Did you not say that?
No, I did not say that. I said there are videos of poll books being changed. That is the voters in the books, the poll books. That has nothing to do with, that is not the vote being changed.
Poll books being changed.
Correct.
Okay. And what was happening when those poll books were being changed? By whom?
We don't know because they can be remotely addressed.
Did somebody call the authorities?
The issue, that's only one side issue. The main issue is because with the votes spread out throughout the county for each of the precincts, it's virtually impossible to audit to make sure that the votes as they were cast throughout the county for the various precincts get accumulated, aggregated at the county level accurately.
And when these poll books were being changed, were they being changed by mistake, or were they being changed because of some fraudulent reason?
There is no way of knowing that.
Okay, so it could be fraud or it could be mistake, correct?
There's no way to tell. Those books can be remotely changed by anybody who has access to them.
Were poll books lost?
But that's not the issue.
Were poll books lost?
Yeah. Huh?
Ask him to stay on.
Yeah. Okay.
Were poll books lost?
The poll books are not the issue. The issue is the fact that the votes are counted, spread for all the precincts throughout the entire county, and then they have to be aggregated when they get to the county level, and it is virtually impossible to do an audit to make sure they got aggregated.
And you're saying
properly.
these things happened by mistake? Yes or no?
Very well could be by mistake.
Could happen by mistake. All right. You have no evidence to prove anything that you're saying. There's not a one article in any publication in the state of Texas that proves what you're saying. There's not a law enforcement officer that can prove up what you're saying. Correct? Correct?
I'm saying we don't know. There's nothing to be proven.
The Secretary of State has done these audits, and he's saying these things didn't occur on many publications. Houston Chronicle, Texas Tribune, I can open them up for you.
I don't know that what they audited addresses the issue we're talking about here.
All we know is that according to you, these things could happen by mistake. Things can get lost. You're the chair of Senate Administration, correct?
That is correct.
Is that how you lost the blue card that I gave you last night to your office? Just got lost.
Senator.
That's the truth.
Your attitude, your comments are out of line. Yes, they are. You stick on the bill. You don't talk about a chair and their work in a committee. You are no longer recognized. You put your mic up. Senator Eckhart, you're recognized.